Hi everyone, my name is George and I have a very special guest with me. He is the first runner-up of Mr. Global 2023, Mr. Global Hong Kong, Oliver Cheung. How was the experience in Khon Kaen in Thailand?
Ooh, in Konkan, that's the first place we got to. I
Uh-huh.
actually really like that city. It's not as developed as Bangkok, but it has such
Yeah.
a good vibe. It's very cultural, I would say. And all the activities we've done in Konkan was memorable, especially the first night when we had cooking show. The dinner was great. Yeah.
Before we start the interview, let's do a quick rapid fire round. So I'm going to give you two options and you have to just pick one option.
Okay, gotcha.
So do you prefer drinking coffee or tea?
Coffee all day.
Coffee, okay. Winter or summer?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Winter, because for fashion.
Chocolate or cheese?
Is there a third option? I don't usually eat
No, this
either, but I'll say chocolate. Chocolate.
chocolate. Is it because you're into fitness, so you don't like either,
Yeah,
or
both are not ideal. Yeah, that's exactly why.
okay? Do you like acting or modeling?
Ooh, acting.
Acting.
Mm,
Okay. It makes sense. I mean, you look like an actor already, so hopefully we
yeah.
get to see in a
Ooh, that's very high praise.
movie
Thank you,
soon.
George. Hopefully,
Uh, would you? Do you prefer sunrise or sunset?
sunrise in the
Sunrise. Are
morning.
you a
The
morning person?
huh? I don't wake up extremely early, but it feels good to wake up early. Yeah, so I prefer sunrise.
Okay. All right. Are you a dog person or are you a cats person? So
Dog
cat.
for sure. Dog.
Do you have pets? Do you have your own pets?
Um, Actually, at home, yes, I do have. I have a cute little Pomeranian, and then right now, actually, I'm looking after a dog, and she's right here under me. She's so cute. Her name is Dora.
Oh, so cute.
Dora. Ooh, she's so pretty. Okay, bye, Dora.
Oh, that's cute. Do you like to
Mm,
drink beer or wine?
that's a good one for sure. Beer for enjoyment.
Okay. Do you like hills or going to the beach?
Beach.
Would you say you're a dancer or would you consider yourself as a singer?
Ooh, dancer, dancer. I love dancing a lot more.
Yes, we can see that in the Mr. Global patch. And the last one for you is, do you like spicy or sweet food?
Sweet. I have a sweet tooth, so sweet. The spicy is
Okay.
really good too.
Did you try like spicy Thai food? Because especially in like Isan, the
Oh
place
my
that the
God.
pageant was held, they have a lot of spicy food. So like, did you try any authentic Thai food?
Yes. I mean, we actually made papaya salad ourselves, and the
Mm,
Thai like red chili. It's
mm.
insanely hot, yeah. And I love the kick. It was really good, yeah. Every meal, pretty much, there's spicy dishes, which is great, yeah.
Okay. Nice to hear that. Okay, so let's officially start the interview. I have about 25 questions, including your fans question. By the way, there are tons. You have tons of fans, like international fans. So
Really?
they were really happy to see you. So I'm sure they'll
Very
be really
often.
happy to watch the interview when it's on YouTube. So the first
Mm.
question for you, Oliver, is why did you decide to join the Mr. Global pageant?
Mm. For a couple of reasons, I would say. First one is definitely it's a challenge for myself, I would say. Because I felt like recently my life had been pretty stagnant. So I wanted to have a breakthrough by venturing outside my comfort zone. And pageant is something that I've never done before, and it's completely different from what I've been doing. So yeah, it's a goal for myself. And second, I would say I wanted to bring Hong Kong onto an international stage and show everyone what Hong Kong is about. And to be able to do that, I was very honored. So yeah.
You should be very proud because I think you're the second guy from Hong Kong who was in top two. I think there was
Mm,
another guy. I forgot the other one. It was this year, earlier this year. He
yeah,
was
yeah.
first
It's,
runner.
Man of the
You're the
World, I
second.
think. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, yes. So you should be very, very proud of yourself because that's a really high achievement, making to the
Thank you
top
so
two,
much.
holding hands.
Yeah.
So where did you grow up? Like, because I know you have quite an interesting accent, so I just want to figure out where did you
Mm.
grow up, and just tell us about your childhood a little bit.
So my childhood, I spent my childhood between two cities, which is Hong Kong and Shanghai. And
Mm.
as a kid, I would say I would consider myself a good kid. Like I was definitely very playful, but I would never disobey like teachers and stuff. Like I would get my homework handed in time. And yeah, I'm just like any other kid. I would like cry to get the stuff I want. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Very playful, but still a good kid.
So did you study abroad by any chance? Like, did
Oh
you maybe
yes.
go to US or like other countries
Mm,
outside of Asia?
yeah. So for secondary education, I split it in between three different locations. So started in Hong Kong and then went to UK for 2 years and
Mm.
then finished high school in Philadelphia for 3 years. Yeah, US. And then for your undergraduate degree, I went to University of California, San Diego. Um, and I really adore that place. And yeah, to this day,
It seems you
to
have
this day, I still
a
miss
lot of
it.
places.
Yeah,
So
quite a lot.
a lot of different countries. So that
Mm,
makes sense because when I heard you speak, I thought, okay, maybe he lived abroad because he speaks really good
mm.
English.
Thank you. Yeah, I still try to this day. Yeah, it's I have to speak it often to keep it okay, like presentable. Yeah.
Did you like London? Like, where in the UK did you study?
Actually, I was in Brighton. It's like an hour and a half south of
In
London.
South? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's quite a
Oh, that's
famous
good.
vacation town. Yeah, it's right by the shore.
Yes, it's by the beach because my family they still live in UK. They live in London.
Oh,
I
no
was
way.
actually
Yeah.
born in Hong Kong, but like my family moved to like London when I was a kid. So when you say like you studied in the UK, I was wondering like
Uh-huh.
where did you study? Because that's really
Wow, no
interesting.
way, George. Damn, you are a man that's been all around the world as well, huh? Good to
Yeah, I thought
see.
like when I heard that like your accent, I thought I
Mhm.
don't think he was like raised in the UK, in Hong
Oh
Kong. I
no.
think you lived abroad, so that makes sense.
Hmm.
That's interesting. So you talked about your education background, right? So what
Mhm.
was your higher education? You said you studied in California. So
Yes,
what was
San
your
Diego.
higher education? Yes.
I graduated with a degree in economics, and I was a pretty good student, I would say. Yeah, I took academic very seriously. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Okay,
Yeah.
let's talk about some of the fan questions. So this one's from YouTube.
Ooh.
It's by Ratna Kon Ngon. What is your favorite food? And it says love HK boys.
It's a close one, but I would say it would be hot pot. It's not a I know it's not a type of food, but sorry, it's not a
Mm.
specific food, but it's a type. But man, I just love hot pot. Like it's easy to make, and then it's suitable for so many different occasions, and
Yeah.
especially winter is coming. A nice big pot of hot warm broth with food sounds really good. Yeah. So I'll say hot
That's
pot, my favorite food. Yeah.
Uh, sounds delicious. So we talked about it earlier a little bit, but during the pre-activities of the Mr. Global pageant, which was in Mahasarakam and
Mhm.
Konkan, and you went to a couple of other places in Isan, which is like the northeast of Thailand, and you also won a subtitle, which is called the Smart Chinese Guy Mahasarakam. So how was the experience in this particular special event?
Mm. That experience, that event was one of the most unforgettable moment of this trip because actually throughout that day I was not feeling well. I was actually pretty sick, and
Okay.
by the time of the event at night, I had almost like no energy left, and then I learned that I have to go on stage to perform. I told myself that okay, I know I've been feeling quite ill for the whole day, but I'm gonna give everything I got on that stage, give them my best for I think it was 1 minute, right? And then I got up there, delivered my performance, and I was extremely happy and satisfied with my stage presence and what I did on the stage. And I was not expecting anything, the result or anything, because the fact that I gave it my all on the stage was already very, I would say, rewarding. And it turns out in the end, I actually won the event. So that was the icing on the cake. Yeah, that really motivated me to keep going on the Mr. Global journey.
That sounds fantastic. So I know you've been in Thailand for a couple of days, right? So especially international pageant. Did you learn any Thai words when you were in Thailand?
Well, yes, I did, but it's kind of shameful to say that to this day, there's only 2 words that I've learned, which is Saudi Cup and Cup Kun Cup. Yeah.
Okay,
Those are
no, that's still fine. Because I was going to ask you, like, is there anything you want to say to the Thai fans? Like any message you'd like to give them?
Can you quickly teach me something? How do I say I love you?
Okay, just say Pom Rak Kun Kap.
Pom Rak Kun Cup. Yay!
That was great. So at least
you,
you know one line, like one sentence. Yeah.
One sentence. Okay, wait. Say that again.
Pom Rak Kun Kap.
Pom Rak Kun Cup. Yeah.
Okay, that's brilliant. Yes, you're learning.
Yeah, I love you, all my Thai fans. Thank you guys so much for the support.
Yes, there's so many Thai fans, like especially in the YouTube and TikTok. Your videos have so many comments, usually from like, Thailand.
Oh wow! Yeah, I need to get on those YouTube videos and check it out.
Yes, definitely. So can you tell us about any project that you're currently involved with? It could be social work or any like a fitness work, anything you're doing at the moment.
Oh, social work wise, I do organize beach cleanup once a month with my friends, and other personal project, I would say, yeah, coaching. I've been back to coaching, and then also the Mr. Global experience opened a lot of doors for me. So I'm trying out more. I mean, I'm getting more opportunities in modeling as well. And then there's a potential acting opportunity. I don't want to jinx it, but hopefully that comes through. And yeah, and social media as well. So these are the projects that I'm trying to focus on at the moment.
Oh, that's very nice. So you're doing beach cleaning, right? You said once a month.
Yeah.
So that's definitely helping the environment. So you're definitely contributing towards the social awareness, so which I think is great. So if you could describe yourself, Oliver, in just 3 words, which words would you use to describe yourself?
3 words. I'll use 3 adjectives. I'll say adaptive, kind, and morally righteous. I'll explain morally righteous first, I guess. I'm very fortunate to have received a good family education, I would say. And my mom and dad actually they taught me to become a respectful young man. And yeah, I will say I would never do any harm to anything or anyone in the world, and I'm proud for that. I'm proud of myself for that. And kind, I would say, like, simply, same reason. I think that's a trademark of mine. Like, doesn't matter how long you've known me. Like, either you're my best friends or you just got to know me. I think you would think of me as a kind person. And yeah, it's like I go by the value of treating others how you want to be treated. And so I always try to be kind to the people around me.
Oh, and, that is really nice. And the last one?
Adaptive, it's due to my upbringing, because I have to shift from different places to places that has very distinct educational system or culture. And every time I need to adapt to a new environment. And because of that, I would say I'm very adaptable, and I'm not scared to be put into any unfamiliar situations, because I'm confident in myself that I will be able to adapt very quickly. Yeah.
Yes, and that's definitely a winning thinking, the mindset you have. I think that's really important. And for me also, I think I will definitely use the word adaptable, like someone who can adapt to new surroundings, environment, which I think as human beings, we definitely need to have that.
Mm,
Because unless we do that, I think it'll be really difficult to live abroad, especially, right? Like, especially
mm,
to a country that you definitely don't know much about. So
yes.
I'm with you on that. Adaptable, I think that's very important quality. Okay, we have a second fan question. This one comes from Atherid Jujubi. So she asks is, if you could travel to any place in the world, which
Mhm.
country would you visit and why?
Oh, that's an easy one. I will if I can travel to any country in the world, it will be Chile. And you guys know why. Because my man
Why?
Alvaro is there. I actually looked up a flight like from Hong Kong to Chile after I got back, but
Okay,
sadly it's a 40-hour journey. So I hope
that's
someday it will
far.
happen.
Uh-huh.
Very far. It's like two ends of the world.
Or maybe he can come to Hong Kong because I'm sure he'll get some gigs as well in Asia, right?
Yeah, no, I know he gained a lot of fans in Asia, but
Mm.
I would feel bad to make him travel that long to come here. So maybe we'll meet halfway in the middle point.
Sure. That sounds fantastic because I know you have built a great connection, a friendship through the pageant. And I was so happy to see that now you have a good friend from South America, Chile.
Mm,
Okay, another fan question. This is from Aman Gussom. And he asks is, okay, this is what he said, not me. I'm
mm.
obsessed with your body and I'm also trying to do gym and bodybuilding. Can you tell me an advice how to have a great body like yours?
Um, I would say so. This body of mine took 10 years to build, 10 years of a consistent mindful eating and training. So it's great to hear that you're working out and doing bodybuilding. My advice would be just keep going. Fitness is a marathon, it's not a sprint. Just don't give up, stay consistent, and little by little, you make a big progress. And I'm sure sooner than later, you have a body that like mine. Or maybe you already have a better body than mine. I don't know. But yes, keep going.
And how did you feel, Oliver, to win the Best in Swimsuit Special Award? So you won two, right? I think you won the Chinese Guy Award and the second one.
Mm,
So Best in Swimsuit. How did it feel
mm.
to have that title?
Wow. That title meant a lot to me because honestly, there were a lot of physiques at Mr.
Mhm.
Global that stood out to me. On top of my head, I can just name like Cheung from Korea, Bruno from Ecuador, Jason from India, of course, and Alvaro, Chile, and oh, South Africa, Jonathan, like many, many more great physiques. Sorry, I'm missing a lot, but yeah, just like the fact that they gave me that word, it meant a lot to me. Like felt like all the hard work I've put in the past that's 10 years, it's all worth it. And it definitely gave me a lot of motivation and drive to continue to pursue my passion in bodybuilding.
Yes, I think the hard work definitely paid off. And I think more than just the physique itself, I think it's the stage presence, how you presented yourself during the swimsuit competition. I thought that was the reason you won because you're so
Mm.
charming and like you're very good at flirting with the camera. Maybe it's natural to you, but
Really?
you're so charming.
Ooh, that's
Yes,
good to
you're like
know. That's good to
winking,
know.
you're being a bit sexy, but yeah, showing different sides of you, which I thought was really
Mm.
important, which made you stand out.
Mm. Thank you, George. Maybe I should explore that a little bit more. More work in front of a camera.
Yes, definitely. So you were recently crowned first runner-up at the Mr. Global pageant.
Mm.
How did you prepare yourself? Because I know you had quite a short time to prepare for the international pageant. So how did you prepare for the Mr. Global pageant?
Well, my national director, Frederick, he was really helpful. And
Mhm.
yeah, since pageant is a completely new field to me, so a lot of the knowledge he actually um, taught me. He presented to me, and he taught me a lot of stuff. And the preparation was very fulfilling because I had to overcome my fear in terms of, for example, public speaking. And also, I actually, contrary to the public opinion, I actually do not like my smile when I open my teeth. Like smiling with my teeth open. Yeah. I don't think I look that good with it.
Really?
So I
Okay.
never smile with my teeth open in photos or pictures in my whole life.
Okay.
And yeah, Frederick told me that, oh, people do find your smile charming, and you should definitely smile more with your teeth open, teeth showing. Sorry, teeth not teeth open. And so I really had to put in a lot of practice in front of the mirror and camera to improve my smiling with teeth showing. Yeah. So that.
I thought that was quite natural to you because looking at your stage presence and even the behind the scenes, you know, like the pictures they're taking, like behind the scenes, you're smiling a lot. So it seems
Mm.
that you have practiced a lot. I thought it was quite natural to you.
Actually, yeah, I would say not like in a natural setting,
Okay.
I smile very easily, or like it's not a, yeah, it's not hard. But then when I have to pose in front of a camera, like
Mhm.
all of a sudden my face would just freeze, and then yeah, I have a really hard time smiling with teeth showing. So, but it worked out well in the end. Yeah.
It did. Yes.
Mhm.
So after the pageant has finished, what is your future ambition after the Mr. Global pageant? So what is next for Oliver?
I definitely want to keep the momentum going in terms
Mhm.
of, yeah, I've gained quite a lot of people got to know me
Mhm.
from this pageant competition. So I want to continue to put out good quality content for all the people that follows me, and then provide hopefully useful information and interact with people, and hopefully I can, yeah, keep on inspiring the people who likes me.
And also looking at your outfits during the pageant itself, you served us really stylish looks. So who is your style inspiration and how would you describe your personal style?
Oh wow. My personal style. So I'm into streetwear fashion. I was a big
Okay.
sneakerhead back in high school and college, and right now I actually dress quite differently from how I dress in the pageant. It's a different look. Yeah. So I dress more like athleisure, casual, like streetwear vibe, and I would say I really if I have to choose a couple people as my style inspiration, I would say ASAP Rocky, which is an American rapper, and Jordan Clarkson, who is professional basketball player. He got a lot of swag. Love his fits. And LeBron James, which is another NBA player, he has very clean and stylish looks. Yeah.
Okay. So especially during the, I think the introduction round, you had like a crop top. It was like a pink crop top. How
Yes.
did it feel? Because was that something you would actually wear, or was that completely outside your comfort zone?
I actually love that outfit so much. Like when they assigned the outfit to me, I
Yeah.
was over the moon. Like I even took a picture of the designer's info, like IG and stuff, because I was like, I told the designer that when I go back to Hong Kong, I'm definitely gonna look on your website and hope and maybe even purchase some items, because that pink outfit, I loved it a
Yes.
lot. Like
It fits you, yeah.
yeah, thank you. Yeah, like the apron kind of thing is so cute, like the crop top. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very unconventional. Like when you
Mm,
think of like male fashions, they don't really,
mm,
wear like crop top. So I thought that was quite interesting. And it
mm.
seems that you were quite comfortable wearing it. So that's good to hear that. Yeah.
Yeah. I would definitely get a lot of attention if I actually wear that out to the street. But maybe to like some events or parties, I would definitely be down to wear it. Yeah.
Except for pageantry, what do you like to do outside of those things? So what is your hobby, your favorite hobby, and why do you enjoy it so much?
My beloved passion is bodybuilding, and 2 years ago, I actually competed on a bodybuilding stage, and I will say I love bodybuilding so much because it keeps me grounded, and it's very humbling because like it's never ending chase to progression, and it promotes such a healthy lifestyle. Like, because not only training, uh, what you eat and your rest, your lifestyle, like drinking or just being active, everything. It's just so good to the human body that I feel like I want to promote it to everyone. Yeah. So I would say bodybuilding, definitely my biggest hobby. But other than that, I will say I enjoy going to music festivals, like dancing, and I like um, putting out nice fire fit outfits, like fashion, and I picked up a hobby this year, which is reading, which I'm super grateful that I started doing that this year because actually it's so stimulating to the brain. It's actually like training the brain to read. So yeah, that hobby will be staying with me in the foreseeable future, I would say.
Yes, definitely. I think it's really important for us to be intellectual and
Mm,
also always be willing to learn about different topics. I also like reading. I think literature definitely empowers us and helps us to expand our horizons, our mindset. It just makes us much more open-minded. So I think it's really nice that you are going back to reading
mm.
books.
Very well said. I agree with you.
So I was looking at your social media. I was kind of stalking you a little bit during the pageant, and I can tell that you have traveled to different places. And
Mm,
which has been your most favorite place that you have visited so far, and why is it your favorite place?
mm. I mean, it has to be Thailand. Yep. Um, yeah, I would say Thailand is definitely one of my favorite. It's up there because um, because of a few things. I think I only stayed one day in Bangkok before going to Khon Kaen, but that city left a super good impression to me because I think it's a perfect blend of you know technology, like advancement, and culture, and how vibrant the city was, and how welcoming the people are. It really makes me enjoy being there. So I would say Thailand definitely really good travel destination. Um, Let me think of one more. Mm, I'll say Hokkaido, especially Niseko, because
Mhm.
it's famous for winter sports, especially snowboarding or skiing, and excuse me, and every winter the snowfall there is just like it snows a lot and the snow is super powdery and yeah, you can legit just face plant into the snow and not feel anything. It's a great feeling. Mm,
Because I've watched I think it's the First Love. It's a Japanese show on Netflix. It's based in
mm,
Hokkaido, Japan, and it was so romantic. It's snowing all the time, and it's really cold. It's quite different to
mm,
what I'm used. It was really cold, but I just loved the snow. The snow falling.
mm,
Really nice. Yeah.
I need to check out that Netflix show. First Love, you say,
Yeah, it's
right?
called First Love. Yes, it's
Mm,
really famous. I
mm,
watched it earlier this year, and it's based in Hokkaido, Japan, which is the
mm.
northern island in Japan. Will you join another international pageant? Maybe Mr. Supranational or Mr. International? And he says you deserve to win an international title.
First of all, thank you so much for your kind words. To answer your question, I'm not sure at this stage, but seems like a lot of people want me to join another international pageant competition. So
Yes.
I'm not against the idea of that. But then for that to fall through, a lot of things have to align. For example, like the Hong Kong team has to um, be supportive of that decision, and my family and friends have to be supportive of that decision. But yes, I definitely do want to go through another experience like that, like Mr. Global. And yeah, Super National sounds good, honestly, because I heard it's held in Europe, right?
It's in Poland. Yes.
Poland,
Eastern
yeah.
Europe.
So I think that would be a completely, because of that, I think it would be a completely brand new experience, and I definitely want to give it a shot.
Yes. Just a small suggestion to you, Oliver,
Mm,
because I know you're like very clean cut, and because we're Asian, we don't really have a lot of
mm,
beard, facial hair.
mm.
I think you should grow a little bit of a stubble before you go to Poland, because almost all the winners, they had about 10 winners, they all have facial hair, like very prominent
Ooh.
facial hair. So you need to grow that before you go to Poland.
Thanks for the advice. Okay, I'll after this interview, I'm gonna get a like a beard roller and some hair treatment and just start growing a beard.
Yes, and it's quite difficult because Asian guys, we don't really have a lot of facial hair.
Yeah.
Even like I only get like this much, like here, like
Mm,
my chin. That's about it. So it's quite difficult. But
yeah,
you'll get there.
I will definitely.
Um, if you could give your younger self a piece of advice, one piece of
Mhm.
advice, what will you tell the young Oliver?
Mm. Ooh, damn! I feel like I'm on the final on the stage again at Mr. Global, answering like a final top three questions. That's a really good one. I would tell my younger self that to never stop being curious and
Mhm.
never be afraid of failure, because it is through falling that we become stronger, wiser, and we grow. So I would tell my younger self to be brave and to give everything a shot. You know, never stop moving forward. Yeah.
Yes, and also tell him that even if you compete in, let's say, Mr. Global or any other international pageants, always be true to yourself, and always be honest, because the answer, which was very out of the box, it was not really what I was expecting. Like you were very straightforward with both of your answers in top five and top three. So
Mm.
yeah, I think you should just like keep that up. I think
Thank
it's
you.
maybe
Yeah.
too blunt for some people, but I actually really enjoyed it. Yeah.
I appreciate that.
It's really honest. Yeah,
Yeah.
very brutally honest.
Yeah. I would say like
Over- Mhm. Go on.
like yeah, those two answers. It's a little bit unfortunate that I ran out of time both time. I think that was definitely um the low part about it, but
Mhm.
I don't regret my answers, especially for the final question. I know it's kind of unorthodox,
Yeah.
like I cracked a joke, but yeah, I think I'm proud of myself for doing that, because I think I was the only one who did that. And
Yeah.
yeah, just being my true self. It felt good, especially on that
Yeah.
stage.
Yes. I mean, it was like you said, it was a bit unorthodox. It was a little bit
Mm,
out. When I heard that at the joke, I was thought, oh, you kind of made me smile a little bit because it was quite a serious moment. It's like the final
mm,
question. You have to be like a
mm.
serious mode. But the fact that he actually had a little bit of a dad joke, it made me laugh a little bit.
Good to know. Thank you, George. Because the crowd was pretty quiet, so it's good to know that I put a smile on your face.
I mean, it was a little bit funny.
Mm,
Talking about the costumes, I really liked your national costume. So, could you
mm,
please tell us about the national costume? Who designed it? As it was so
mm.
unique, creative, and it was definitely a standout on the stage.
Ooh, yeah. So the costume was designed by Toki from he's the founder of Kowloon City Boy, which is a brand in Hong Kong.
Mhm.
And first of all, I want to thank Toki for putting in so much effort and time into making that costume possible. And it's inspired by traditional Hong Kong culture, which is the lion dance, which we also saw the competition in Thailand, Royette. I think it was in Royette. Yeah. Um, by the way, those teams were amazing. Those lion dance team, crazy. And yeah, so it's inspired by lion dance. And every year around Chinese New Year, there's a lot of these kind of costumes rolling around in Hong Kong. And then you
Mhm.
hear loud, what do you call those? Fireworks? Not fireworks, but
Drums? What do you
yeah,
mean?
drums and also I guess fireworks as well. Yeah, drums for sure. The music.
Firecrackers. I think
Yeah,
with firecrackers.
firecrackers. Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
we have that
You
in
got
Thailand
me.
too.
You
Yeah.
got me. Yeah. So I would say it's very representative of Hong Kong. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yes, and also because in Thailand there is a big Chinese community, especially
Mm,
the area I live. There's like a big Chinese influence. So like during the Chinese New Year, they always have loud firecrackers, and it's
mm,
very loud. Like I can't really
yeah.
sleep at night because they do it every single hour since morning to
Ooh.
night.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's not good. Noise pollution can
yeah,
disperse.
but it's really fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely fun, especially the
Mm,
line dance, like I said. It's definitely outside of like China and like the neighboring countries as well. It's the influence is definitely there, and I
mm,
love line dance. It's really cute, and
mm.
yeah, it makes children cry. It makes me really happy.
Yeah, children are terrified of it, huh?
Yeah. Okay, the next question is a fan question. So it says, what is your favorite place to visit in Hong Kong? Any recommendations for tourists who have not been to Hong Kong before? A lot from the US.
Oh, love from US. Oh, shout out to you, whoever that is, because US is a great place. But my favorite place to visit in Hong Kong, easy answer, it's the gym because I go almost every day. But okay, as tourist, I would recommend you definitely to check out Victoria Peak. It has amazing view of the skyline of Hong Kong.
Mhm.
So I think both daytime and nighttime are spectacular. And other than that, I will say K11 Musée, which is a really trendy shopping mall that's located right at the harbor front of Victoria Harbor, and has a nice walk. Oh, recently Louis Vuitton, the pre-fall fashion show was held there at the walk, and that place definitely. What else? Let's see. I guess we also have Disney, but you also have Disney, better Disney in US. So yeah, I would say those two places.
Another fan question. This is by Vijay Kumar, and he asks, "What advice would you give to teenage boys who do not have control over overeating? Any advice for me, please?"
Ooh, to teenage boys that don't have control with eating. I
Yeah.
will suggest that focus on the other aspect of your life that will improve your life, improve your overall well-being, such as hydration, water consumption, and quality of sleep. Because yeah, a lot of people do get a lot of enjoyment out from eating. Don't take that away from anyone. I will say, but to mitigate the damage of overeating, yeah,
Mhm.
try to stay active. Exercise is very important. Also, it releases endorphin in your brain, improves general like happiness, and what I just said, hydration and sleep. Those are the three keys, I would say.
Yes, staying fit and also don't forget to get enough rest. Because I
Mm,
started doing workout from this. It's been a week because before I would just like study, sleep. So I wouldn't really have
mm,
time. So I've been doing a lot of, not a lot, but like a couple of hours, almost 2 hours of workout, and I definitely see changes. I feel a
mm.
lot more healthy. Yeah.
Definitely.
So
Like,
definitely
yeah,
helps you.
even 2 hours is a long time, George.
No,
Props to
like
you.
1 hour in the
Are you-
morning, 1 hour at night. I think that's more
Oh,
than enough for me.
yeah,
And I can
nice.
sleep. Like after
That's
this
a lot.
interview, I'm like literally crashed on the bed. Like before, I
Mm,
would sleep around 2 o'clock. I can now. I fall asleep by 10 o'clock. So
mm.
yeah, it
Wow,
definitely
that's a
helps you with the
drastic
sleeping.
improvement. Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
very efficient.
Mm,
Next question is by Game Kong Kiao, which is a Thai name, so it's a Thai fan asking a
mm.
question, and he asks is, "What was the most memorable moment for you in Thailand during the Mr. Global pageant?"
Ooh, most memorable moment will probably um be when I at the final. Actually, there's a couple. Yeah, at the final when me and Jason were holding hands, waiting for the winner to be announced. Um, yeah, that moment I'll remember that forever because it's so epic. And honestly, at that point, doesn't matter who win. It was
Uh,
such a honor to be able to stand there in the middle of the stage and share that moment with a man like Jason, who was a like well-deserved winner, a gentleman,
Yeah.
and a good friend. And I'll say another memorable moment is when we visited the village, like in Mahasakam, one
Okay.
of the, and yeah, it was. I'll say it was very humbling, and because from the living environment of the people of the villagers, I can tell that they don't have a lot in life, and the standard of living is not like high, but like they greeted everyone with the biggest smile on their face, and they gave us everything they had to make sure we had the best experience possible, and that's very extremely humbling. And yeah, definitely one of the greatest memories of this trip.
And you have to come to Thailand again because you said you only spent a day in Bangkok. I don't think
Mm,
even a month in like spending in Bangkok is enough because it's so big. There's so much to
mm.
do, so you have to come back soon.
Yes, definitely. Oh, if I come back, we'll like and organize like a fan meetup. Do you think people will show up?
Yeah, there'll be
Yeah,
so many people coming, especially if you're in
that's
like a
going
big
to
city like
happen.
Bangkok.
Yes,
Definitely.
I'll be back soon.
Also, I think you forgot to mention that you met, I think, one of your good friends, Mr. Chile. So, how was
Mm,
it? And how did you manage to have that really good bond and connection with another contestant? Because it was a very short
mm.
time you spent
Yeah.
in Mr. Global in Thailand. So, how did you have that, yeah, friendship? How did it
Mm.
start?
Um, Honestly, the friendship with the bond I had with Alvaro was very natural. So the first event ever in Kong, it was a cooking event at a dinner place. Somehow we got grouped together to do the first contest, which is making a Thai dessert, and it was filmed, and we had a lot of chemistry starting right there, and that's how we started. And the second day, I think we sat together in the bus and we chatted a lot, got to know him more, saw how genuine and down to earth that guy is, and yeah, we instantly just clicked, and the rest is history.
And if I'm not wrong, he was in the final, right? He was in the final
Mm,
Q&A. So,
mm,
how did it feel, the feeling for you when you were standing together in the top three finalists?
wow. Honestly, um, yeah, being in the top three with
Yeah.
Alvaro meant everything to me. Like, I feel like knowing that he was in the top three, knowing that my best friend, I was sharing the top three stage with my best friend. It's like at that point, I don't care who wins. Like that's enough. Like that's honestly, I was so happy, and yeah, felt. I think he felt the same way. Like we definitely vibe off each other's energy, even though we were super nervous before
Right.
the top three. Sorry, before the top three final question, but I can feel his energy, like just being there supporting me, and it was a great feeling.
Yes. We're coming almost to the end. So you talked about the top three Q&A. So
Mm.
first of all, I love the genuine and honest answer that you gave on this stage. Um, are you happy with the answer, the answers you gave?
Yes, I. Although it's a little bit off topic, I will say, but yes, I'm very happy with my answer. The only, yeah, sad part is that I didn't have time to finish it because
Yeah.
I was about to have a nice closing. But yeah,
But I think you gave a really great performance since the opening and the swimsuits, the evening formal wear, and the final. I think overall you did a really good job, your performance. So whatever happened, whatever results happened, you should be very, very proud of yourself.
thank you, George.
And the last question I have for you
Hmm.
is, how important do you think beauty pageants are in today's world?
Ooh, I actually think it's very important, especially going through one. Now I'm more certain of that because it provides a platform to give young men and women uh, to explore themselves, I would say, and to gain confidence.
Mhm.
And for the contestants going through it, it gives them an opportunity to um, learn about different cultures from all around the world and give them a platform to inspire the people who are watching the pageant journey. So I do think pageantry or pageant competition is it's honestly such a positive thing. And yeah, definitely will be pushing it and promoting it to whoever wants to give it a try. Yeah.
Yes, and I'm really happy to see new countries like Hong Kong, Taiwan.
Mm.
They're definitely emerging countries in male pageantry, right? Like, I think you're the second one who has in the top two, and I think there was one more, Jason, if I'm not wrong,
Mm.
was Jason. He was in Mr. International a
Yes.
couple of years ago. He's
Yes.
in top
He
five.
was last year. Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, last year.
He did
So
amazing.
yeah, Hong Kong is definitely dominating the male pageants. So hope to see more of that in the future. Hopefully, win the
Okay.
title. Yeah.
Yes. Maybe Oliver for Super National next year.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
So we have come to the end of the interview, Oliver. Do you have any message that you'd like to give to our viewers watching this video in
Mm.
English and in Cantonese, please?
Ooh, to the viewers watching this video, I hope um, this interview will allow you to get to know me a little bit better. And I really appreciate if you are there to support me. I really appreciate your support because that's what keeps me going. And I want to tell you guys that I will never change who I am and continue to be myself and to put out the content that you guys like. And okay, Cantonese. Uh, oh, this is actually hard. Okay. 咁如果有香港嘅朋友睇緊呢個 interview 啦，咁我都想講，希望我今次算係送咗俾香港人一個好好嘅 end of year 嘅禮物啦。咁又希望令到你哋驕傲，跟住跟住多謝你嘅支持啦。我知好多人喺屋企都有留意我今次嘅比賽，咁係咯。睇下下年有冇機會再代表香港出戰另外一個選美比賽，咁到時都需要大家嘅支持，多謝你哋。
Yes,
Okay,
Toshe. Thank you so much, Oliver. I've watched like Miss Hong Kong a couple of years. Like my Cantonese is terrible, but I've watched the Miss Hong Kong and it's only in Cantonese. They have like about 10% English, so I've learned Cantonese a little bit by watching Miss Hong Kong.
Ooh,
So, yeah.
damn, you're such a mysterious man. Like,
thank you so much, Oliver, for doing the interview. I had such a great time talking to you, getting to know more about you, and fingers crossed we get to see you in another international pageant, maybe Mr. Supra. Maybe in
yes,
very soon.
85, 99%. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you so much for allowing me this opportunity to talk with you. I had a lot of fun as well. So hope to do this again soon.
Yes, definitely. And for the viewers watching this video, please make sure to go follow him on his social media, which you can see here on the screen. Give him love, support. He's doing a really good job posting a lot of fashion style and also a little bit of shop, which I think is very important, just to show his physique, which he has a great body, which you guys can see. So go give him support and love on his social media. And if you enjoyed our interview, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me to grow the YouTube channel. So please click the red subscribe button, and I'll see you guys once again in my next video. So bye from Admin George. Bye bye.
Bye.